Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 21st, 2024 full moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, which gets the message of spirit out to more people. So thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in purchasing a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is linked in the description box below. And I look forward to reading for you. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. Fantastic. Okay. So we are crowned here for this full moon in Capricorn with the Hermit. So this is Virgo energy. This is our sister sign. It can bring out the best in us. It can bring out the worst in us. But with it in the upright position, it's bringing up the best in us. This moon is going to get us very focused. We're going to become a little bit quiet. We're going to become a little bit introspective, or a lot of bit introspective. And we're going to be looking at things, and people might think, oh, you're retreating, you're not utilizing your talents. You are looking at things from all different angles, and you're saying to yourself, this is how I'm moving forward. This is what I'm going after. This is what I want from my life and for myself. So this is going to be a big deal. Why this is a blessed moon is because this moon in Capricorn is all about hard work. It's all about determination and focus and getting to where it is that we want to be, because we set that intention for ourselves during this new moon, during the new moon in Capricorn, right? And that was 6 months ago. It was during the, setting not your intentions, but kind of like, your New Year's resolution. That's what I was looking for. And we're going to see with this moon during this time that it's highlighting how far we've come from where we were in the beginning of the year and how determined and focused we are. Even if we're not all the way there yet, it's very much empowering for us. It's like, okay, you've come so far, you've achieved so much. It moves us then to the Hangman reverse. Now, what's very interesting here is that we're questioning ourselves. We kind of want to fit in a bit more. We're thinking, oh, should I change me? I should be more like this. I should be more like that. What you're going to see with this moon is that, well, okay, so part of this moon is about Capricorn energy, fitting in, finding your box, going and moving that way, right? But what we're also going to see is I have to follow my prosperity and my success, and I have to follow what lets me shine and move forward in my talents. And so here, even though we're looking at ourselves and saying, how can I fit in more? It's like, but how do I also stand out? How do I fit in and stand out at the same time? So we can be looking at things and wanting to change ourselves, but ultimately realizing, like, just stepping into more of our authenticity, stepping into more of like, this is who I am, like it, great, don't like it, okay. But that's going to be really empowering. We are having a bit of struggle with that. It then moves us to the Four of Cups reverse. We have a tendency during this time, and everybody has it, to be super stubborn. It's like Capricorn energy coming out. It's like, okay, this is the way it has to be done. And we're going to be looking at things and say, this is the way it has to be done. Spirit is going to be tapping us on the shoulder, has been actually for a while, tapping us on the shoulder. This is the time where it hits us upside the head. It's like, look at this. You're going to get thrown a curveball during this time. In the month of July, I would take the whole month of July and say, during this month, you're going to be thrown a curveball. It doesn't have to happen exactly on the 21st, right? Though it can happen very close to it. But it's going to move you forward in a way that you hadn't imagined for yourself. And this is also very important because we're ruled by Neptune. I know, I just did a 360 here, right? We're ruled by Neptune, and Neptune has been in retrograde since the 1st of July. No, since the 2nd of July. And it will be in retrograde till the 7th of December. Now, this can knock us out of sorts, but also what it's going to do for us, primarily Pisces, is it's taking the illusions of things, the dreams of things, the what ifs of things, and it's giving us the reality of it. And it's going to be much more blunt. It's going to be a much more blunt, much more like, oh, if A, then B type of time than we're usually used to, because we're ruled by the ruler of the unseen world. And so we can see what isn't. And sometimes that can make it a little bit hard with planning, with getting things moving forward, because we're like, well, I know this is supposed to happen, and we're right. It is. It's just that the time frame is always hard for us to see. So acknowledging that during this time is also going to be important. On the 2nd of July, we also had Mercury moving into Leo. And so this makes us a lot more blunt with our words, but this also makes people around us much more blunt with their words. So do be aware of that. We're going through the astrology of July for us because it's very empowering, and like this moon is the crescendo of it. So on, I'm not sure what date it was, but Polaris has come out of retrograde and is going direct in Scorpio. And what that means for us is that we are connecting with our dreams, with our creative world, with, with our inner wisdom. And we're doing so in a very practical way because of this full moon in Capricorn. And then it moves us to Venus entering into Leo on the 11th of July, which, we're not necessarily the keenest on, but it makes us all very cat-like in love. It's like, this is what I want. And that's actually going to be a little bit reassuring for you because you're like, oh, I can see what you want really quickly and I can know whether I can give it or not. So that's actually a really good thing for you, Pisces. And then on the 20th of July, we have Mars entering into Gemini. We can be a little bit combative with our words, right? Be mindful about this with everybody. Everybody's kind of like rearing up for a good fight, and we don't want to engage in that. It's because we're also moving towards a lot more peace, a lot more harmony. And what we're going to see here as well is that we're also very clear with our boundaries. So just be mindful that our words can be weapons, but we're very clear with our boundaries. It moves us to the Six of Swords reverse. We want things to move very quickly. And that's a trait of this moon, of this time. We want things to move a lot more quickly than they are. Capricorn energy, slow moving. Earth sign energy is slow moving. But what we're going to see is that if we rush things too quickly, we're going to get blindsided by something. We're going to be overwhelmed, or we're going to look at things and think, oh wow, if only I took my time. And here, Spirit's like, be mindful about this because they want you to kind of like look both ways before crossing the street. That's going to be the type of time you need to take. It's not a lot of time. It's just, oh, okay, let me see this. Let me look at this. Let me cautiously and succinctly move forward in my energy. It brings us then to the Knight of Swords. We're the hero of our story. And that's what we're embracing during this time, is being the hero of our story. This is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Knight of Swords, I always see this as Prince Charming energy, like the sense of slaying the dragon, cutting through the poison of this world, slaying our dragons will hold us back, cutting through the poison of the toxicity of others, and ascending, embracing the ascension into awakening a truer form of ourselves and a deeper connection with the sacred feminine, sacred masculine aspect that is us. And that's what we're doing during this time. We're looking at things and saying, okay, what holds me back? What is it that is denying me the way to move forward? And it's going to be part of our spoken world. It's going to be part of our actions and the words that we're telling ourselves. And we're going to look at them now and think, no, that was a lie, not true, moving forward. And that's going to be a very big deal. And then moves us to the Seven of Pentacles. We have a bit of problem with patience during this time. Just be aware of that. We want everything to have happened yesterday, which is fantastic, superhuman of us, but it's not necessarily going to be the best thing for growing and kind of like embracing the steady calm that we need. So just know, with the Seven of Pentacles reverse, we don't want to wait around for things to grow. We want things to happen yesterday, and we're going to be impatient. If we can look at that impatience and say, I don't care. Like, I don't care how impatient you are. You're still going to have to wait and do this properly. That's really going to serve us well. Especially since we can have somebody kind of like, being like, you need it faster, or you need to do this, or why aren't you here right now? Slow and steady wins the race. Angels and spirit guides. Oh, and if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a sun in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced at random. So good luck to everyone. Angels and spirit guides. Here we have the crane reversed. So it says here, you'll soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. Oh, I love this. I love this. It's reversed, so not as cool as if it was upright, but there is an energy coming forward of connection, of love, a partnership. Now, this could be a romantic partnership if you're looking for a romantic relationship. This could be a business partnership if you're looking for that. Whatever type of partnership it is, here we can be in a relationship right now or partnership not really going to be long lasting. We are moving towards finding that goal, finding that self. But what we're going to see here is that we're thinking it's us. Like, oh, I'm not doing this right. What we do is, as we look into ourselves and look at what we want, it's like, oh, oh, I am doing this just fine. You know, it's not saying that we don't grow and we don't learn and we don't evolve. That's very important. But we're going to get caught with seeing things one way. And then Spirit's going to change that for us. Spirit's going to throw us a curveball that we're like, oh, this is the way you want me to build it? Oh, this is the way you want me to go? And it's going to kind of come out of left field. Seriously, it's going to take us by surprise. It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So we have two. We have the third eye. We have a blockage there with clarity. So we're not necessarily seeing things as clearly as we would like to. An acknowledgement of that. Tapping our third eye can be highly beneficial to us. It will help, kind of break up that blockage. But we're embracing our heart chakra and play, and that's really beautiful for us. So I do love that for you, that you're embracing play, because we as human beings, if we don't feel safe, we don't play. So embracing play, embracing joy, that is going to be a really important thing. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And this is a Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is kind of revving up for a fight. This is being ready for being attacked, because you have been attacked in the past. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to stand guard. I'm going to be ready. But whenever I see the Seven of Wands, Spirit always shows me a clenched fist, right? This is exhausting. Do this just for a little bit and like really, really clench your fist. It's not even the way you throw a good punch, right? So here, there's a sense of like, shake out your hand and relax. And relax. And that's going to be the way you can move your muscles better, be more prepared to defend yourself when you need to, but not exhaust yourself and not exhaust your energy. So just being aware of that is going to be super important. It's like, okay, I'm going to want to have my energy be really tight. Like I feel like I have to be ready for something, because you're kind of trying to protect yourself from a change you know is coming, but Spirit's going to blindside you. Just acknowledging that, being ready for that, that's okay. It's like, that's okay. I'm going to be okay. It moves us to our Luna message. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. And this is what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Whoa, okay. And we're going to go a little bit deeper. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. Interesting. And show me clearly. Oh, you're the first person to have the Capricorn full moon come out and talk for herself. Ooh, I love this. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay. So it's really interesting here is that we are crowned with this energy of like, yes, we retreat into ourselves, but this moon is asking us to surrender, and we don't want to. We want to control, which is also very much a Capricorn trait. It's to learn to live with chaos and not to control the chaos, but to ride the waves of a chaos. That is a Capricorn's, like one of the Capricorn's main goals in life, to learn that lesson and reasons for being here. So as we surrender, your commitment is being tested. It's not. We are super committed to what we're doing, but it's really hard to surrender to the road of it, to the chaos of it, but also surrender to the power of ourselves. As we look inward, we're going to see that power, and we're going to be thinking, oh no, I'm not that powerful. I can't do this. And it's going to be important for us to say, oh yes, you can. It moves us then to an end of a tough cycle approaches. And that's the full moon in Capricorn. Embrace your will. Embrace your determination. Don't look at yourself and sit there and say, I have to fit in. I have to be just like this. I have to be just like that. You have to learn how to make standing out work for you, how to make your talents work for you. You're not meant to blend in. You found this channel here. You're watching this. You could be anywhere else on the internet, doing anything else, in real life, on the internet, and you're here. It means you were born to stand out. You were born different, and it's time to embrace that. It moves us then to luck is on your side, because it is. You're lucky and you are blossoming. But Spirit is going to throw you a curveball, so be prepared. A time of healing is reversed. We want to move things forward. We don't want to take the time to heal. But embracing self-love, that moves us closer to our healing. And embracing loving ourselves, we're like, oh, okay, I can fit that in, But by embracing loving ourselves, but fully in compassion, not loving ourselves because, oh, I achieved the right way, or I did this the right way, or I did that the right way. I hit some arbitrary goal. It's like, no, I love me because I am me, because I am a miracle, because I have stardust running through my veins, because I'm here in this moment in time and it's extraordinary. I love me. That is super, super important. And it brings us forward in a healing that is profound. And then it says here, it's time to take action. And with the Knight of Swords, it's very interesting that we have this reverse. It's like, no, I don't want to take action. I'm seeing how resilient I am. We do have to take action because we're a knight. Knights are action oriented. But this moon is going to slow us down in one way or another. We're going to see the action comes after the moon, but the moon is going to bring us a clarity that helps us to open up. It helps us to move us forward. We are resilient. We should have fallen a long time ago, but we haven't. And we're not going to. We're just not. It's time to release negativity, and it brings change. Be patient with yourself. You're not going to want to be. But it's time to release the negativity because it will bring change. It will change your whole entire world. All right. Let's see our subconscious energy. It begins with the white turkey, and it says, the power to heal the earth is within you. Oh, Pisces, I love that. The power to heal the earth is within you. And my gosh, this is earth need healing. It moves us then to our chakra energy, which is truth. Say the truth. You don't have to say it to everybody else. You don't have to sit there and like the world is in our confessional, but say what's true for you, to you. This is my truth. This is how I'm moving forward. This is how I see it. This is how I'm going after what I want. Speak the truth. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. And this is the fact that we're fighting a change that is coming. We're fighting being reborn. So just acknowledging this is going to be important because we can feel like I'm off center and spirit's like, no, but you're right where you need to be. And it might be off center, but askew, akimbo is where you need to be right now. It moves us to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Two of Pentacles. We're balancing a lot. And we have to see what's important, because right now we're giving our energy, and we're going to burn out. We need to balance. We need to, yes, do multiple things in our lives, but we need to kind of also be aware of like one thing at a time, harmony, harmony, harmony. It moves us then to faith reversed, having faith in the moon, having faith in ourselves, having also a faith, is going to be important. And that being reversed is like, okay, what do I believe in? What is bigger than me? And then we have here, expect powerful change. As much as change is a huge part of this reading, we're having a hard time subconsciously expecting powerful change because it's like, I've had faith before. I like let go. I trusted the universe and it didn't change. Or like I went through really hard times. But here's the thing. That was part of your path. I know we don't like to say this. And it's not that like we're responsible for the bad things that happen to us. No. But coming out the other end of a really hard time transforms you like nothing else. And so here, we're not expecting powerful change because we're like, oh, the rug's going to be pulled out from underneath us. Everything's going to go wrong. It's like, no, you've been forged. And now you're using that sword. Now you're using your mind, your tenacity, your resilience to carve your way in the world, to be like, I stand in my power. This is me. And nothing and no one can stop you. You are astoundingly strong. Come to this world with love and light. Love and harmony and kindness and compassion. And yes, people think, oh, you're weak. Oh, you can't possibly, because you're not coming forward with the brute force strength that our world is used to, tyrant strength that our world is used to. It's like, no, come to it with the strength of love. And you've changed your world. And I cannot tell you how many people you are touching with that energy. Like just that energy is like, wow, that's extraordinary. You're extraordinary, Pisces. Okay. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.